From the province of Ontario, within the Corel Centre, the Ottawa Senators look to make a statement tonight against the Dallas Stars. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss tonight. How about the matchup we're going to see this evening?
The Senators have so much talent on the ice. Man, are they fun to watch. I can't wait. The Stars will have to overcome a lot to get the victory tonight.
Dallas needs to make it back to the playoffs, or there'll be some serious changes to try and get them back in the Stanley Cup Finals.
After missing the playoffs last year for the first time in 5 years, Dallas worked really hard in the offseason. The Stars are looking forward to putting their hard work to the test once again. The Stars have hit a rough spot lately. Let's see if they can turn things around today. Senators have a winning record over the past 10 games. Let's see if they can keep winning.
With the Ottawa Senators finally laying their playoff critics to rest, now the focus has turned to the glory of the Stanley Cup for this skilled team.
The Senators look to have one of the most skilled teams in hockey and are hoping to put that skill to the test this season. Daryl Sador can provide an offensive jump at any time. With the background of a converted forward, his offensive prowess has never been a question. Every year seems to be a new career high for Redden, and the sky's the limit. He loves jumping in on offense or quarterbacking the power play. Sometimes I think he wants to be a forward.
They're ready in the center circle for the drop of the puck. Arvidsson takes it past the red line. Alfredson sends it to Bonk. Lehtinen takes the puck up through the zone. Guerin brings it past the blue line. Passes it to Modano. He passes it to Lehtinen. Great look, but it caught the post before it hit the net. Alfredson brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Grabbed out of the air. Turco passes it over to the left wing. Lehtinen brings it past the red line. Alfredson moves it over to Bonk. Carries it over the red line. Modano passes over to Lehtinen. Brings it over the red line. Passes over to Modano. Takes it past the red line. Sador brings the puck up. Fisher carries it past the red line. Havlat sends it to Hossa. That was a great stop by Turco. He passes it up the center. Save by Turco. Bone-crushing hit by Lehtinen. Modano sends it back over to Guerin. Phillips plays it up to the center. Fisher brings it past the red line. Passes it over to Hossa. Hossa can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Turco. Whether it's in the offensive or defensive zone, winning important faceoffs is a specialty for the Senators. Young passes it to the right wing. Matvichuk sends it to the left wing. Turco looked good on that last save, Mike.
Turco has some of the fastest reflexes in the league.
He slides it to Boucher. He slides it to Turgeon. Takes it past the blue line. Sent back over to Matvichuk. Save! Prusek sends it up to Chara. Over to the right wing. Alfredson passes to Bonk. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Turco. Arvidsson passes it over to the left wing. Prusek slides it to Roenick. Redden passes it over to Arvidsson. Bonk carries it over the blue line. Rachunek moves it back over to Redden. He passes back to the defenseman. Rachunek carries it over the red line. Morrow brings it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of mid-air. Redden brings the puck through the zone. Hossa passes it over to Rachunek. Pavlov sends it over to the right wing. He made a great save! Turco passes to the defenseman. Dahlin brings it over the red line. Muller brings it past the blue line. Chara passes it off over to Fisher. Carries it past the blue line. Moves it back to Hossa. Save! Turco just got his glove on the puck. Chara passes it to the right wing. He passes it to Fisher. Takes it past the red line. Modano sends it up to the center. Lehtinen plays it up to the center. Knocked down in front by Prusek. Fisher sends it over to the right wing. Sador takes the puck up through the zone. Guerin takes it past the blue line. Intercepted by Chara. Hossa passes it over to Fisher. Sador sends it off to Lehtinen. Carries it over the blue line. Long pass to Guerin. He passes it to the left wing. Passes it to the right wing. Arvidsson takes the puck up. Bonk brings it over the blue line. He relays it over to Alfredson. Saved by Turco. Boucher makes a long pass over to Guerin. Brings it past the blue line. He sends the puck back over to Boucher. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Prusek sends it over to Bonk. Brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He lets the backhand shot go.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining in the first period.
They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Bonk can only shake his head after getting his shirt goal taken away by Turco. Face-off to the right of Turco. Hellenius moves it over to Zubov. Young carries it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Prusek logged a nice save there, Mike. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Prusek. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Senators have more shots on goal, but they haven't been able to convert them.
We're ready to start up the next period. Vicious check by Morrow. Bonk passes to Arvidsson. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Turco. And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Turgeon passes it to the right wing. Young takes it back, puts it in. Young scores off the slap shot.
This goalie's routinely out of position, so giving up goals is nothing new for him.
All goals are important on the road. Oh my goodness. That happened so fast, I need to see it again.
Folks, he just teed it up and let her rip. You know, he had to send that puck a long way to pick up the assist. You know, Bill, it's about time they found the net.
Mike, even a stop clock is right at least twice a day.
Oh yeah, baby, there's dancing in the streets and on the ice.
Face-offs are one of the little details that is done very well by the Stars.
Dallas
Lettinen brings the puck up through the zone. Modano
Scott
sends it over to the right
Young.
wing.
Assist
Bonk
to number
passes it to the
77.
right wing.
Pierre Torja. Time of goal, 1 minute.
Albertson
18
sends it up over to
seconds.
Arvidsson. Sador brings the puck up. He passes it to the right wing. Guerin makes a centering pass over to Modano. Great save to keep this game close. Redden sends it up to the center. Bonk brings it over the red line. Alfredson carries it over the blue line. He centers the puck. He stoned him. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. Modano can only shake his head after getting his shirt goal taken away by Prusak. Face-off to the left of Turco. Boucher sends it to Young. Passes it to the right wing. Morrow takes it past the red line. He sends it back to Matvichuk. Tershon sends it to the left wing. Pavlak passes over to Hossa. Pass back over to Chara. Morrow slides it over to Tershon. They go offsides. The Dallas Stars like to slow down the game and prevent the kind of shootout that some teams like.
The Stars play a great defensive game, but they're going to need their offense to kick in if they want to win.
Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Stars. Redden sends it back to Roenick. Modano passes it to Guerin. And he's checked by Neal. Lettinen carries it over the red line. He passes it off over to Van Allen. Blocked out front. Turco passes it to Hatcher. Sends it back to the defenseman. Guerin brings it past the red line. He passes it over to Lettinen. And he takes a wrist shot. That one just catches the post. He gets the goal on the wraparound.
Well, this goalie isn't exactly a brick wall this year.
The visitors needed a score there.
He decides to go low on this one, and bang, it pays off. Look at that, folks. He got the goalie guessing which way he was going to go. Wrong guess.
Now this area of the game is a big advantage for the Stars.
Dallas goal scored
Boucher
by
moves
number
it back
26,
over to Matvichuk.
Jeremy Lettinen. Assist to number 2.
And he takes a wrist shot.
Hatcher.
That was
and to
a
number
great
13,
save.
Bill Guerin. Time of the
Ratchunet
goal,
brings it
9
past the blue
minutes.
line. He plays it back to Redden. He passes it on to Bonk. Modano sends it over to the right wing. Matvichuk passes it over to Guerin. He sends it up to center. Saved by Prusak. Prusak passes it off over to Ratchunet. He sends it to Arvidsson. Brings it over the red line. He sends it off over to Bonk. Young plays it up to the center. Tershon carries it past the red line. He sends it up the middle to Morrow. Save by Prusek. Punishing hit. Young passes it over to the left wing. Turgeon sends it on over to Hatcher. Arvidsson brings the puck to the zone. Takes the puck up through the zone. Turgeon carries it past the blue line. Fisher sends it up to the center. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Hatcher. That looks like a cross-checking penalty.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play. Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Well, what is a good time for a penalty, Mike?
Well, you know, I'm not surprised he's getting a penalty on this one, Bill.
Yeah, he does lead the team in penalty minutes. Face-off to the right of Turco.
Dallas penalty to number 2, Darian Hatcher. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 14
Chara
minutes.
plays it up to the center.
Seconds.
Pavlov centers it to Fisher. Another great shorthanded save. He passes it back to Hossa. Penalty over. Takes it past the red line. Sador passes it to the right wing. Dahlin carries it over the red line. Pass to Muller. Redden sends it in front to Van Allen. Bonvie brings it over the blue line. He passes it to the right wing. Neal sends it up to the center. Sador sends it over to Muller. Brings it past the red line. Sent back over to Dahlin. He takes the backhand shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Redden takes the puck up.
1 minute remaining.
Carries it over the blue line. Bonvie sends it over to the right wing. He lets the backhand shot go. He scores! Score a big goal for the home team. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
What a nice backhand shot to score. Just off the inside part of the post and in. Oh, yeah, it's fiesta time on the ice.
Winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Stars.
Ottawa goal scored by number 22.
Arvidsson passes it to the right wing.
Van Allen. Assist to number 25.
As the teams head for the locker room, it's the Dallas Stars. 2-1.
And to number 27. Dennis
Tell us the story after 2, Mike.
The Senators haven't converted their power play scoring chances, Bill. They need to do that if they want to win. The Stars have been playing physical and scoring goals. That's what wins you hockey games.
Roenick brings it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Hatcher passes over to Young. Alfredson plays it up to the center. He makes the save. Turco, it's intercepted by Bunk. What a save! Morrow carries it past the red line. He sends it over to Turgeon. Young sends it to the left wing. He makes a centering pass. Prusek sends it up over to Arvidsson. He sends the puck back over to Redden. Sends it to Alfredson. Takes it past the red line. Arvidsson takes it past the blue line, protecting the 1-goal lead. Turco sends it to his defenseman. Modano carries it over the red line. Gloved out of the air. Redden sends it over to Hossa. Brings it over the red line. Hatcher sends it up to the center. Chara passes it over to the left wing. Fisher passes over to Havlat. Modano brings it past the red line. Hossa slides it over to Fisher. Lehtinen passes it to Guerin. He gave up his body to make that save. Fisher carries it past the red line. Hossa carries it past the blue line. Great check behind the net by Medvedchuk. Lehtinen brings it over the blue line. He passes it to Modano. Arvidsson passes it to Phillips. Bunk takes it past the red line. Arvidsson carries it over the blue line. Moves it back to Redden. And he takes the step shot. Rachunek passes it over to Alfredson. Medvedchuk plays it up to the center. Turgeon carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Redden passes it off to Arvidsson. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Checked hard by Boucher. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime. Turgeon sends it off to Young. Arvidsson brings the puck up, passes it to Rachunek. He takes the backhand shot. And he takes a wrist shot. That save protects their one-goal lead. Sedot sends it to Turgeon. Morrow sends it over to the right wing. Young sends it to the left wing. Hossa brings the puck up through the zone. Sedot sends it up to the center. Turgeon sends it back to the defenseman. Young makes a centering pass over to Morrow. Havlat brings it over the red line. He sends it back over to Phillips. He lets the backhand check go. Saved by Turco. Turco passes over to Turgeon. He was wrong. Turco loves that shot out of the air. Takes it past the blue line. Phillips brings the puck to the zone. Modano moves it over to Guerin. That save keeps them down only one goal. Hossa carries it past the blue line. Passed back to Chara. Lehtinen passes it over to the left wing. Modano brings it over the blue line. That was a great stop by Prusek. Takes the shot. Prusek sends it up over to Redden. He passes it to Hossa. Turco plays it up to the center. Modano takes the puck up through the zone. Lehtinen sends it to the left wing. Prusek sends it to Redden. He takes the backhand shot. Passes to Bunk. Brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Deflected out front by Turco.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Turk Bunk. What a wrister! The Ottawa Senators are showing amazing perseverance. The wrist shot comes so quickly that the goalie can't react fast enough to the shot by Bunk.
And the goalie really didn't play the puck very well on that one.
Everything is magnified late in the game, including face-offs.
Ottawa goals.
Lecision sends it back over to 90. Alfredson carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot.
17 minutes, 17 seconds.
Sedot slides it over to Arnett. All knotted up as they head to the locker room. Act 2. We're going to start overtime. passes it to Madonna. Centering pass to Guerin. Monk is playing impressively, Mike. What do you think?
Bonk has great hands. His team loves the way he handles the puck.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Sador passes to the defenseman. Prusek sends it in front over to Roenick. Bonk carries it over the blue line. He slides it to Alfredson. He passes it back over to Redden. Guerin passes it to the right wing. Modano passes it over to Sador. Alfredson takes it past the red line. He takes a step shot. He passes it over to Guerin. Brings it past the blue line. He slides it over to Modano. Redden passes it over to Alfredson. Carries it over the red line. Passes it to the right wing. Bonk passes it to Roenick.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining in overtime.
Alfredson sends it over to the right wing. Modano takes the puck up. He moves it to Hatcher. He plays it back to Guerin. The final score is all tied up at 2. What do you think of that game, Mike?
I don't think either team will be happy with just a tie, Bill. The Stars stay in 8th place in the Western Conference playoff race.
For Mike Weiss, I'm Bill Peterson. Good night from the Corral Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Scott Young. The number 2 star, Radek Bum. The number 1 star, Jari Lehtinen.